what's up? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides. I'm here at the HQ Confidential at the Toyota headquarters here in the United States, located in Plano, Texas. And what I have here is a special edition vehicle. We have this Subaru WRX. No, just kidding. We have this first ever 2023 Toyota Camry Nightshade. But before we get into this special Camry with a special paint job and wheels, let's talk about what's going on here. The Camry, that really is one of the vehicles in their lineup that is Toyota's bread and butter. It really has been that vehicle that has sold so many, but yet continues to excite people. And Toyota is continuing with this current generation to try to bring some extra excitement to this vehicle. Now, Nightshade editions are nothing new. But for this particular Camry, which yes, has a color combination very close to a iconic Subaru WRX World Rally car with the blue and the bronze goldish wheels, this kind of takes style to another level, but yet it still opens up the whole wide gambit of having different engine options. This is specifically built upon the SE trim, but the great news is you could have it as front-wheel drive, you could have it as all-wheel drive, you could have it as a hybrid, you could have it with the 4-cylinder, or you could have it with the V6. So talk about Burger King special, have it your way. What I want to find out is this better going Nightshade, or should you go special edition Honda Accord, the other tough competitor to this vehicle? Let's go ahead, let's dive into this color they call Reservoir Blue and find out with this Camry Nightshade. Right off the bat, the color just takes your attention, grabs it, and the wheels just add that little something extra to this special Camry Sunday. Now, when we start at the front of the business, you're gonna see a lot of that same familiar design which happened with the refresh. The LED lighting, I love the way they worked the daytime running lamps in. One of the things on the SE and the XSE trim that I have to zonk are these guys right here. Put some fog lamps in here, give me some functionality. They look aggressive. It looks like, you know, one of Kurt Busch's NASCARs, but just like Kurt Busch has fake headlights on his NASCAR, we got fake vents on the front of this Nightshade edition. So I like it from looks, but no functionality. You have a nice extension for that front splitter, and then of course coming to the center grille, you got that beautiful V formation of the front end of the Camry, especially in that Reservoir Blue. You can see that this one is our hybrid example because it's got the blue around the Toyota badge. Nice large open grille area. This does bring functionality to the table, and I like the way they work this separate splitter area. Now going up onto the hood, in the Texas sun, this color just really radiates so nicely the lines of the current Camry. When we come around the bend, this is where we go rally car-esque with these wheels. Absolutely amazing how when you change the color of a wheel, it changes the personality of the car. 19-inch wheel, it's very TRD-esque in its design, but I love the multi-spoke. Of course, you're gonna have nice ventilated rotors. I wish that there was more performance with this car because that really would have been the way to go. I wonder if one day you'll be able to get this color wheel and body paint on a TRD Camry. We'll have to wait and see, but definitely looking good. And if you're wondering, well, Joe, what's the size of this tire? You're looking at 235 on the width and a nice 40 series sidewall. Let's go down the rest of the vehicle. We got gloss black on the mirror caps. Because this is an SE trim, there is not a sunroof, but you do have matching gloss black trim around the windows, matching door handles, and I love the side sill extension. But from the side of this vehicle, the dimensions look great and the wheels look even better. The wheels are the MVP, the real MVP of this car. Working towards the rear, love the way it's got that nice flared fender look, and then coming to the tail end of the business, they really wrapped it off nicely. You're gonna get a gloss black trunk lid spoiler, the Camry badge in that satin flat black, even the Toyota badge, satin flat black, and the SE. So we got that cohesive style, and then going all the way down, you do have your exhaust on one side for the SE. It would have been great to have the exhaust on both sides. But you got the nice staggered tip, great looking rear diffuser. But why don't we go ahead, let's pop the hood and talk about what's powering this specific specific Camry. We got the hood open now. Let me just remind you, this is a pre-production. So if you see certain things that look unfinished, it's because it's a pre-production. But like I promised you, you have your choice of different engine options. This one has the hybrid setup. So what are we exactly looking at? You're looking at that inline-4 naturally aspirated engine paired to the electric motor, and you have, of course, a CVT transmission. My engine option of choice would be the 3.5 liter V6 with 301 horsepower, 267 pound-feet of torque, and an 8-speed automatic. But you also can get, like I said, the hybrid, which we currently have in this one. But why don't we go ahead, let's get to the interior and see what the Camry brings to the table. All right, guys, we're inside this. Remember, pre-production, so some of these finishes are gonna be different when you get your Nightshade Edition Camry. But I know you're saying to yourself, well, Joe, I've been looking at Honda Accords, especially the special edition. I've been even looking at Sonatas because I heard that they're gonna kill off the Sonata and eventually the Kia K5. I'm liking this vehicle. How much is it? Official pricing isn't available yet, but expect it to be very competitive to go up against the mighty Honda Accord. But let's see what you're getting. To the door panels, same Camry style. I do like the silver trim, soft touch material, and the white contrast stitching. I think my favorite part is there's just no gloss black. Now we'll have to wait and see exactly what the Nightshade brings to the interior, but I'm hoping a little bit of extra something special. Door pocket is on the tight side, so I'm gonna have to give it a half zonk. You could put probably one large California avocado in there and a can of pineapples. Sliced pineapple right in that cup holder and make yourself a fruit salad. Now when you go from the door panel to the dash, soft touch material, soft touch material. I've always liked this kind of finish that they use on the Camrys because it's not like faux carbon fiber. Obviously, I can't start it up right now, but you got the larger 9-inch infotainment system with the upgraded software. You got your dual climate control. We got wireless charging and a 12-volt and a USB-A. And what I like is the wireless charging pad you actually open, and it's a storage for your secret Twinkies that you're not supposed to be having. This one has a CVT. If I had my choice, it would be the V6 with the 8-speed automatic. 2 cup holders, heated seats, ventilated seats, and of course, when it comes to the seats, you get that nice soft text material with the perforated, with the nice soft bolstering. One thing I forgot, as Lori shows the electric seats, is we forgot to show you the center console. Shame on me, but soft touch material, the heat's getting to me here. Open it up, you got 2 USB-Cs, and you got enough room in here. I think you could put 2, maybe 3 large bags of Rocky Mountain oysters. They're a fan of many. Close it up, but why don't you come over to the business center? I want to show you behind the wheel of this new Camry. All right, guys, we're behind the wheel of this Camry. Loving the seats. You got your electric seat controls that are, of course, very easy to get to. Steering wheel is going to be your same traditional steering wheel, and Toyota does this on purpose, believe it or not, so that you always get into any Toyota and you're going to know where the layout of all the buttons and switches are. It is manual tilting and telescoping. Because this has a CVT, you do have paddles, but it's for simulated gears, not real gears, as in the V6. And then you have your gauges with that 7-inch display, analog gauges, and then the 7-inch digital display. But why don't we go ahead, let's get into the back seat and see how this stacks up against the Accord. All right, guys, back seat time. And because this is a mid-size sedan, it really is going to treat you well to the amount of room back here. But so does the Honda Accord as well. You do get nice large pockets. Easily put, I would say, $1 million in this back pocket. No, not $1 million cash, $1 million worth of 100-gram bars. You do have your rear AC vents, which are great. And then, of course, I have my own pocket over here. I'm going to fill this one up with Reese's peanut butter cups. I love those. Or Butterfingers. As you could tell, I love peanut butter. What I love also is this super soft. It's not as soft as, say, a Three Musketeers candy bar, but it's very soft armrest, 2 cup holders. Flip it back. Let's get to the trunk because we need to get going soon to the racetrack here in Texas. All right, guys, one of the great things about the Camry is that it still has plenty of trunk space for all your junk. And when you compare this to the Honda Accord, the Camry really showcases just not only how low the cargo loading floor is, but of course you fold down the rear seats, and it's really easy to do by pulling the levers, and that's what makes this a usable sedan for everyday driving. And of course you got the Nightshade look. But I know you're wanting to drive this car. I know you're wanting to go on throttle. We will be, so don't you worry, but we're here and we're about to be kicked out. So let's go ahead, let's wrap up this Toyota Camry Nightshade. So I'll see you in a second. All right, guys, it's been one busy, hectic kind of day. Thank you for being understanding about all the noise here. But like I said, the show must go on. Let me know what you think about this Subaru WRX. I mean, Toyota Camry Nightshade Edition. Is it the one you would buy over a Honda Accord Special Edition? Put it in the comment section. But if you're new to the channel, you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Raise Rise family. We got to give it to the Rock, the person that holds steadfast, Lori working that camera like a champ. Show her some love in that comment section. Just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.